The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit.
Seeing what I'm seeing, Grease Monkey?
It sure is a sight to see, Carmen.
The veterans of Kung Fu, Donnie Janela, Cabana Man Dan, taking this expendable thing a little seriously here. Facing off against New South Academy students, Big Dave and Positive Lee. It's a battle of students versus teachers here. We've seen the war of words on social media all week.
Oh, it's a battle of the generations here, Carmen. And two decorated New South veterans, two former New South heavyweight champions going up against probably the top students at the New South Academy. And BDSM have never looked more ready.
Not just former New South heavyweight champions, but also both former tag team champions as well, with Cabana Man Dan holding the record for the longest reign for both the heavyweight and tag team titles.
Hey, he may have had a little help with that, but the record still stands.
Oh, there's some bad blood here. We heard earlier from BDSM. They consider it quite the pleasure, quite the opportunity to step in the ring with CMD, but not exactly fond of Donnie Janela.
Oh, well. Grease Monkey spent plenty of time around Donnie Janela, and even back in training with Grandmaster Pai Mei, Donnie was always a little hard on the younger fellas, so it stands to reason that he might go a little sour of some of our students at the New South Academy, but he's a veteran of the industry. He's a great wrestler. He's a kung fu master, and BDSM can learn something if they pay attention in this match.
Right now, Donnie is learning about the strength of Big Dave being sent out of the ring.
I
don't
don't
think
call
he's
him Big
expecting
Dave.
that one.
Well, it ain't hard to see Big Dave coming, but there's not much you can do when he is.
Taking the time to measure each other up. Donnie with the roll through. Oh, Dave had it scouted though.
Clever move by Big Dave, but
There's lots of tape to study up on Donnie Janela.
whoop.
Not as much tape on BDSM here.
Not as much tape to study, but you got to remember, Carmen, CMD and Donnie Janela pretty much taught BDSM everything they know, and good Lord, that was awful athletic from the very large Big Dave.
Very impressive.
Uh-oh, Big Dave showing a little bit of a young man's confidence here and pays for it.
The experience advantage there for Donnie Janela. Dave charges. Oh, Positive Lee tags himself in.
Positive Lee wants a piece of the Expendables here.
And you see the inexperience there. Referee Jesse not counting the tag at first because he wasn't holding the tag rope. And now, the matchup we've all been waiting to see.
Uh-oh. The matchup that BDSM considers an honor, facing off against CMD. Oh! A little wake-up call. CMD telling Positive Lee he better give him his best.
Lee getting a little frustrated here.
And you got to think, Carmen, teachers facing off against students, the expectation that the veterans have, they want the best from BDSM. They're not going to put up with any pussyfooting around here.
Getting outsmarted and outclassed by CMD so far. But again, it's a respectful matchup here. Lee wants to test his skills.
Big D.
Hey, hold up.
CMD so far not very impressed, but now Positive Lee has got that full Nelson locked in.
What a challenge this is.
Oh!
CMD breaks out of it though pretty easily.
CMD very critical of Positive Lee's performance here so far.
CMD just giving him an opening, lures him in, asks him to grab the headlock.
CMD honestly going a little easy on his students here. Oh, never mind. Grease Monkey spoke a little too soon.
Using this bit of as a lesson here. Lee, open hand palm strikes.
Oh, there's certainly plenty of teachable moments that happen in a New South ring, especially when CMD or Donnie Janela is involved.
Lee just ran right into that drop toe hold. CMD mopping the floor with Positive Lee. An alligator roll now.
Well, there's certainly enough hair in this match to make a few mops, Carmen.
And so far, this match has been all CMD.
CMD showing why he was a former New South heavyweight champion, a former New South tag team champion.
Dan now dragging Lee a little closer to the center of the ring.
Showing that
There's the
experience.
arm.
Tying Lee up in knots now.
Wrapping Lee up. Blowing the mind of Big Dave here.
CMD. Little sailor's knot going on with Positive Lee's legs. Positive Lee had enough, apparently.
Looks like Donnie Janela was firing up for that coast to coast. Thought a little better of it once the Lee stood up. And now the big man back in the ring.
Oh.
Dave ducks that clothesline. Oh, catches the crossbody. Oh, what a fall away slam.
It's just hard to overcome the size and power of Big Dave.
This man is an enigma.
Oh,
Donnie, ever so agile now, going after that knee.
once again, Donnie using that experience, using everything he's learned over the years.
Chopping down that big sequoia tree.
Targeting those legs, trying to take the base out from the big man. Dumping positively. Oh,
CMD. Haven't seen those tactics out of CMD.
now teaming up to take down the much larger Big Dave.
Double team back elbow. Now Dan heads back out to the outside. Only a 2 count there.
The Big Dave's got heart, manages to dig deep and kick out. Uh-oh, Donnie looking to get a little technical here.
Has a hold of that ankle, just twisting it.
Putting all the torque on those joints. Now gonna bring the other leg into it. Not good for a large body like Big Dave to take damage to the joints and the legs like that. You take the base out from such a big guy. There's not much he can do.
Well, you mentioned before the heart of Big Dave, and I think that's something that's really drawn the fans in. Of course, this is only the 5th match they've had as a tag team of BDSM. So far, you know, they're 2-2. They're not doing too bad at all.
Oh, certainly. BDSM has captured the hearts and minds of New South faithful here with their combination of talent, charisma, and just sheer go-get-itness.
And again, just targeting positively there on the outside.
Oh, Big Dave Security and Management is a cohesive team here.
They have their target set there.
CMD and Donnie know that they've got to stay on top of Positive Lee over there in the corner.
The frequent tags here from the veterans.
That's something we don't see too often, Carmen. It's usually Positive Lee in there, taking most of the beating and enduring. But now CMD and Donnie Janela seem to have decided to target Big Dave. Cut off the head of the serpent, so to speak.
It's a great tag team strategy to, block off the ring, focus on one opponent, keep them away from their partner by any means necessary.
Dave with those big
what a
shots
lariat!
And nearly takes Donnie Janela's head clean off.
But again, that knee of Big Dave really coming into play here.
You gotta wonder how much more damage Big Dave is doing to himself.
You gotta wonder how much more he can take. Dave has to make his way over to Positive Lee. Dave crawling in, Lee stretching
just
out.
Not able to support him.
Trying to
Big
tag in
Dave
his
reach?
best friend. And Positive Lee makes his way back into the ring. Charges in, ducks the lariat. But could not duck that right hand
Lee
of
a little
Donnie.
more on top of things this time. Winding up.
Bionic elbow.
Taking out CMD now.
Lee
Oh, never mind.
taking things a little bit personally after all those attacks on the outside.
CMD with the claws to the back. Takes some of the fight out of Lee, but nope.
Breaks through the double clothesline. Oh, takes out both men. The tenacity of Positive Lee. And now the Lee train is
Splash in
rolling.
the corner. Crushing Donnie Janela.
Oh!
A bulldog and a clothesline. You get distracted by the size and sheer presence of Big Dave. You forget that Positive Lee is a powerhouse in his own right. Oh!
And that cookie 2-step splash.
Oh, it
That
just
could've
wasn't
been it.
enough. Oh.
And again on the outside, CMD.
Oh, did you hear that, Carmen?
Taking Big Dave out of the equation. Right now, it's just Positive Lee and Kung Fu Janela.
Grease Monkey's riding a roller coaster of emotions here, Carmen.
What is going on? Oh! Lee going for a suicide dive. Donnie, though, has it scouted. Not a move we've seen from Positive Lee. Definitely not something in his wheelhouse.
CMD kind of directing traffic. Oh!
Oh my God!
It is!
A suicide dive from Positive Lee!
Positive Lee goes airborne and takes out pretty much everything in front of him. Everybody managing to fight their way back to their feet.
This is your shot, kid.
Positive Lee has the advantage here if he could just capitalize.
This is it.
Oh, took just too long. Donnie was able to still get his wits about him and kick out.
What explosive offense from Positive Lee.
Oh!
Lee, usually the more laid back.
Oh!
Eats an insecurity there.
That'll knock a bit of fight out of you real quick. CMD going up high.
Big crossbody.
Takes down Positive Lee.
Again, we see the strategy of the Expendables coming into play time and time again.
Making sure their opposing team's partner isn't there to make a tag when they need to.
Dan going for that shipwreck.
But no.
Leave.
Lee manages to
Flips
stay
him
on his
out.
feet. And Big Dave coming up from behind. Oh! Looking to set CMD up here.
Dan is rocked. And now on the shoulders of Big
Uh-oh.
Dave. But look,
We know what's coming now, Carmen.
trouble putting weight on that knee. Ah, BDSM Bulldog. Lee going to make the
CMD
cover.
has been secured
Two.
and managed, but no,
Oh.
Donnie able to dive in and make the save for his team. They may be called the Expendables, but Donnie didn't consider CMD expendable.
Donnie dragging Dan to his corner, tags in.
Donnie making sure that tag was legal.
Looking to take advantage of the momentum here.
Donnie seemingly in control of both members of BDSM here. Delivering those right hands.
Put in those skilled feet.
Oh!
Walked right into that one.
Time and time again, we see it, Carmen. Big Dave and Positive Lee get underestimated for their lack of experience, but they're just tenacious.
Going for that doomsday BDSM Bulldog, but the knee of Dave. Oh! Dave!
Dave's knee gives out.
Knee gives out, but went right into Positive Lee. Shipwreck off of Lee.
CMD uses Positive Lee to deliver the shipwreck to Big Dave.
Taking advantage of a situation. The wily vets now.
Oh, Donnie never wanted to let an opportunity pass him by. He's going to deliver some pain to Positive Lee here. Uh-oh.
What's going on here? Donnie going for a superplex. Lee doing everything he can to hold on. Oh! Lee blocked most of that, but still not enough. Lee with the claw.
Lee with the claw to Donnie's cranium.
Referee Jesse distracted here. Did I just see that correctly?
Oh, I
Donnie-
think we did, Carmen.
Donnie now. Package pile driver.
Donnie somehow able to muscle.
Wait. Hold up now.
Donnie breaking the pin on his own.
Donnie Janela had that match won, Greasy Monkey.
Donnie's telling referee Jesse that Lee is tougher than he
come
looks. Donnie thinks he's got to deliver a little more damage.
A second one is.
Oh! Oh.
Completely uncalled for. That's not even needed.
A situation brewing outside the ring with Big Dave. It looks like he might have been seriously injured. But he's up on his feet.
Story here.
Positively ate 2 pile drivers.
The second one wasn't even needed.
Don't believe it was
And then-
entirely necessary.
Not necessary at all. And then the pinfall afterward was just adding insult to injury.
It was a very arrogant pin from Donnie Janela.
Dan not happy
Wait,
at all with
hold
what he's
on.
seeing here. Wait, what the? What?
Donnie. Donnie bringing a chair into this.
Hold up now.
Is this entirely necessary, Donnie? Donnie Janela, the Expendables, Donnie Janela and CMD have won the match.
I get the Twitter beef, but this is too far.
This
No.
what the? Donnie putting his
Donnie.
hands on senior official Jesse Fields.
What are we doing here?
What is Donnie doing? What has
Donnie.
gotten in to the talent at New South here tonight, Carmen? First Adam Priest, now Donnie.
No.
Donnie looking to go for a pile driver on the chair, but the CMD
Dan,
trying to talk him out of it. What has gotten into Donnie Janela?
Donnie Janela, understandably upset with everything that we've seen going on social media, but taking things a little too far here.
Tonight's supposed to be New South's celebration of the love of pro wrestling, but there ain't much love being shown tonight.
I'm not sure what's...
99. Put that over right here. BDSM, you guys showed up, punks. Keep running your mouth.
Wait, what's... I've seen this before.
Is this again? Something mysterious going on.
Dan left in the ring for whatever that was.
CMD looking just as bewildered as all of us are at both what just occurred and the behavior of his tag team partner, Donnie Janela.
No idea what's going on here. Crazy night here. No idea what's gotten into Donnie Janela, but folks, it's our main event time. We're about to watch 2 former best friends battle head to head in what is sure to be a gruesome main event.
We'll see what's going on, if it's something in the air, but whatever is happening is certain to make this interesting.